ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद एवरीवन हैंड्स अप हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
राम राम
राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्णा हरे
हरे राम राम
राम
राम
राम
हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण
कृष्णा
कृष्ण हरे
कृष्णा
हरे
हरे हरे हरे
हरे
राम
राम
हरे
राम
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 हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे
मूकं करोति वाचलं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणम् परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं हरि ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. So, welcome for um, those who have joined. Prabhu, maybe you can just write in the group that the class has started.
Yes, Prabhu.
I will also send it in the other group as well. Okay. So, we were talking about the importance of how we can be personalized in our when we hear, when we chant. I was going to share one experience that before we go to the main topic, so we are reading Bhagavad Gita. We know that why do we chant? We chant because we want to purify our heart. Okay, till we are impure. See, this material world is such a place where we will be forced. It is called dukkhale ashashvatam. There is always dukkha. What do we get in Granthalaya, Meksham Prabhu?
Books, Prabhu.
Yes. And Lalmohan Prabhu, what do we get in Shauchalaya?
We to know what's our body.
Right. Basically, after passing urine and stool, okay.
Yeah.
Right? So, and what do we get in Aushadhalaya, Subir Prabhu?
When we are sick, we need medicine.
Right. So we get medicines from Aushadhalaya, right? Now,
Yes, Prabhu.
from this, what do you think we can get in a place which is called Dukkhalaya?
Where you want to
Only you get dukkha. Okay. But there is a serious problem. The problem is that we are trying to look for sukh. As we are trying to look for sukh, Krishna has told already that this is dukkhale, you will get dukh. But in this dukkhale, we are always trying to find where is sukh. Arre, sukh, sukh avenue, sukh shanti apartment. Okay, sukh clinic, whatever. But what is happening? And everyone, based on our nature, we are trying to look for happiness in our own ways. There are three modes of material nature: sattva, raju, and tamas. So, based on the frequency that we are adjusted, we'll have different category of friends. Someone may like to hang on with people who drink. Someone may like to hang on with people who take drugs. Someone may like to hang on with people who are engaged in business, who are very career oriented. Like you have seen, like that, very ambitious, highly ambitious. अरे करोड़ रुपए बनाना है भाई. Okay, they want to become billionaire. They want to become millionaire. And you, as soon as, like, some people have that tendency, as soon as you hear such things, like, it is like the heart is like, okay, I really want that association. This is where I want to go. And someone may find association in illicit sex mongers, prostitution, or in uh, or with opposite sex. So the way we are tuned in, we will find frequency accordingly. Or let's say, the let's look at it the other way. Whatever frequency we tune in, right, our heart gets tuned into that particular vibration: goodness, passion, or ignorance. So when we are in these three modes, we are always subject to different kind of problems in this world. And in the last in the last discussion, we were talking about when one takes shelter of Krishna, then what happens? Srimad Bhagavatam is saying that the world is like a infinitely this material world is compared to an infinitely huge ocean full of turbulence. Always there is cyclonic winds, and like we are in a small boat. Imagine what will be the condition of that boat, like we are in, like, and there is cyclonic wind, oh, like this, and anytime we might fall down like this, oh, this like this, just like that. So the our life is like that. Like we are just out of one danger, and then there is next danger. So once one of the devotee was telling me that there is a lot of problem in my life this time. Like, okay, today one devotee was telling me, and then I was thinking that, okay, yes, whatever Krishna is saying, because it is so true. And what happens? What is the way to get out of this infinitely surmountable problems? That is, we want a shelter. See, everyone is looking for shelter. How many of you agree that, okay, we are looking for security, financial security, relationship security, right? Then, like, okay, we have, it could be security of in your mind. Like, okay, in this turbulent mind, there is always, like, okay, so many things going on. Like, okay, I want security, right? We we may be thinking that, okay, oh, I have got, like, okay, enough bank balance and I feel secure. But the next moment you see someone in the family is having such an illness where no matter whatever money you have, it is meaningless. It is absolutely meaningless, like, okay, with the bank balance you have, because you are not able to take care of a family member whose sickness money can't do anything about, or you're implicated in such a criticism or in a legal battle where your money, although you have money, but now you are severely tensed. So these are the challenges of this material world. And what Krishna is saying is, when we are in this unsurmountable challenge within this material world, where the boat of this material world is It is a material world is compared to an ocean, and the boat is just like any in this turbulent ocean. It is just going like this. We are in a small boat. What do we do when we take catch hold of the lotus feet of Krishna very tightly? When we take shelter of Krishna very tightly, then that water in that unsurmountable ocean becomes as small, as small, as small, as small as the hoof print of a calf. This much. Okay. And on that, if that small boat is standing, obviously that boat is bigger than this one, right? Because we are sitting on that. Then if now this boat is on top of this much water, will the boat move? No, the boat will not move. The boat becomes steady, which means that in our life we become steady. It never says that there will not be storm. The storms of the life will be there, but amidst all the storms, we will become steady. We want security. See, actually, we are all looking for security. Whether someone says it or someone doesn't say it, we are all looking for security. Someone may be the richest person in the world, but they are looking for security. Someone may be a pauper, they may be looking for a financial security. Someone may be a rich guy, and this rich guy may be looking for a stability in his relationship, maybe looking for stability in the family members' health. Okay, the problems of this world may be different for different persons, but it is for sure everyone is in a battle trying to deal with problems. And what is the classic example? The classic example is Bhagavad Gita tells is of Arjun, who is in the midst of the battlefield. He does not want to fight this battle. Now think about it. Arjun is that warrior. Dronacharya, see this Dhritarashtra, like Pandu was ruling this entire world. Dhritarashtra had that same kingdom. He was ruling. He had every. He. This is Bharatvarsh was not just India. India is a name given by the when there was invasions. At that time, it was called India. But this Bharatvarsh is the entire world, and this entire world was being ruled by the kings. So, so at that time, Arjun was uh, was uh, was a warrior because if you see when they did the Rajasuya Yagya, at that time Arjun was given the charge like okay, you can what they will do is they will send their horses everywhere, okay, and all the kings will give their taxes. So the whoever is taking the horses there, they will give their taxes. Taxes means like okay, we agree that okay, we will be under this king, and they will pay all the taxes to this. And if anyone says that okay, I am not going to pay the taxes, then there will be a war, and like whoever wins, they can continue ruling. So to conduct a Rajasuya Yagya, it is a rule that the king has to be the emperor of the world. Okay, and for this they would send those horses all across the world, and then like, okay, if there is anyone who wants to fight, Arjun will fight that. So that is why Arjun is also called Dhananjay. He right? Have you heard this name, Dhananjay? So Arjun is called Dhananjay because he would get all the wealth from these taxes from all these kings, like, okay, and they would lovingly give actually. They wanted a good king. Think about it, like, okay. How many of you really want a bad political leader? We want a good king actually, right? Everyone wants a good king because no one wants like okay to be the last thing everyone wants is turbulence at the higher end which is affecting the lower end. So and and these these kings were all Rajarshis. Yudhishthir was a Rajarshi. He was a Raj Rishi. Okay, he was, although he was ruling, but he was completely Krishna conscious, and he was ruling in the Vedic way actually. So so uh, in this situation, when Arjun was not willing to fight at that point of time, like, Krishna starts chastising him. So we have seen that, like, when we start the second chapter, like, Krishna starts chastising, and in the first chapter, what happens? Arjun is giving reasons, like, okay, why he will not be fighting. Krishna doesn't say anything. That means, what is the thing? Like, okay, when we have our own reasons, right? Krishna will not intervene in our life. Oh, I know Bhagavad Gita. Many people will go and ask, like, okay, Prabhu, do you want to come and hear Bhagavad? Do you have Bhagavad Gita? Yeah, yeah. From my childhood only, I have heard Bhagavad Gita. That means they have closed the door for Krishna for them. Okay. One, see, first of all, we have to understand this is not any material knowledge. It's a divine knowledge. One who opens his heart for hearing Bhagavad Gita, right? Their heart changes, their character gets transformed, and they become so effulgent. I'll give you one example. So, Srila Prabhupada, when he was here in, I believe it was in London. So, Srila Prabhupada, he would go daily morning for morning walks. Now, there was one guy actually, he would never take bath. Okay, obviously, he was not in part of the temple. He was, he would be living in the streets of London. He would never take bath, and plus he would be, obviously, since he's not taking bath, he would be, there is so much foul smell coming from his body, and he would be just lying down in the road, and he would be um, uh, his all his hairs were all matted because they have never been um, uh, they were never trimmed for years, and he was covered with a blanket. That's all he had. So one day it so happened when Prabhupada was walking, this person, he just he just came actually, he just ran towards Prabhupada. So all this Prabhupada disciples would be surrounding Prabhupada. So they all were like, oh, who is this dirty guy? And then as they were doing this, then this person was just trying to come near Prabhupada. So he was desperate to come near Prabhupada. And then this, like, Prabhupada was surrounded by, like, okay, Europeans, Americans, they had very strong, stout bodies actually. So they were like, okay, oh, this person will harm Prabhupada actually. And one person was about to, like, shoo him away. Like, okay, basically, just with his hand, with his might, he was just going to push him away. But as soon as Prabhupada saw it, he said, what are you doing? Don't do that. Let him come. So this person came actually, and people had seen this guy. Like, okay, he, what he would do is, like, he would not be like, he would be just running here like a mad person, and like, who knows what he will end up doing, Prabhupada. So, like, Prabhupada disciples very very cautious about that. So Prabhupada asked him, like, get him here, and as soon as he was allowed to come, he just came near Prabhupada, and he just bent his head near lotus feet of Prabhupada. As soon as Prabhupada saw him, Prabhupada actually bent down, and he just started caressing his head actually, just like this, just like a father does. And he was just doing this for some time, and this person started crying. And then after that, like, okay, Prabhupada got up, this person went aside, and Prabhupada started walking. So this person, what he did is he started following Prabhupada, and then he landed at the temple. Okay, so now there is another challenge. Now he would not go from temple, but he had never taken bath. So Prabhupada told her, okay, get him some clean clothes, and I mean, just shave his hair and like, okay, get him getting things like, okay, whatever he needs to take bath. So he was given everything. He took bath. His head was shaved, like, okay, so that he does not smell anymore. And then it so happened that whenever Prabhupada would go, like, okay, he would sometimes have Prabhupada's darshan. Prabhupada was there only for a short time. And then Prabhupada told that, okay, you can be here and you can, he told his disciples that, okay, you can give him prasad actually. So he was given prasad. Now this person, he did not talk to anyone. So in due course of time, what happened is these devotees, Prabhupada left from there, these devotees would go for book distribution. So this person was called as Pigpen. Everyone started calling him Pigpen because when he was brought in, his body smell was so much foul smelling. It was like pigs. Okay, and then he would also go for book distribution. Now he looked cleaner, and he would carry a lot of books. Now other people will carry 3 4 books, but he would carry a bag, and then and he would just take it. So they would all be doing book distribution, and then um, what they would see is like, okay, one day they noticed that, okay, whatever books he's carrying, he would come back with like none of the books. Okay, and he would carry the highest number of books, and when he comes back, there was no book um, in his bag. So they thought like, okay, oh, this guy is so crazy. He must be throwing these books away, or he must be just giving this away, and like he may not be asking for any donation. So let's see like what he does. So one or two devotees, as they were dispersing, they thought, okay, let's hide and see what he's doing. So they started following him, what he's doing. And then they saw that, okay, this guy took all the bag with so many books. He went, and then what he started doing is, um, he would he would put all the books in one place, and then when the people are passing by, he would just lift up this books like this, like I have Bhagavad Gita here. He would just lift it by his heart, and he would say, "Please get this. This this book saved my life." Okay, and he would point at this Srila Prabhupada's picture. He would say, "This man saved my life. Please have this. It will change your life." And what happened is, the people who were passing by, they saw the humility and the genuinity in the eyes of this person. They never had any question on what is this book about. Whoever saw him, they just took the book and they just gave the donation. And whomever he would tell, they would take the book. So the other devotees were amazed that this guy who was not talking till some time back, he got so much mercy of Srila Prabhupada that just by his one statement, the books are just going. How is it possible? This, my dear friends, is the power of mercy. It is a power of mercy. One who has unflinching faith in in a in Guru, that person, or in a pure devotee, they become, through the mercy of that pure devotee, they they get Krishna. Krishna je tomar, Krishna je dite paro, তোমার শকতি আছে. Shri Narottam Das Thakur sings, কৃষ্ণা যে তোমার, কৃষ্ণা দিতে পারো, তোমার শকতি আছে, আমি তো কাঙাল, কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি, ধাই তব পাছে পাছে. A pure devotee is always carrying Krishna. A pure devotee is always carrying Krishna, and he's distributing Krishna. But one who is hankering for that, right? That person gets it. One who is not hankering for that will not get it. I'll give you an example. So we have some Prabhus here, right? So now let's say we come back home after work. After a whole day of tiring work, we're back home like our Amit Prabhu is now. And as a result of that, the natural thing is we are very hungry, right? And then there is a very nice plate of Mahaprasad, a Govind with a gulab jamun inside. Rasgulla is also there. And there is a very nice pulao. Kheer is also there. Okay. And let's say there is some biryani also. How will it be? We'll relish. Now, let's say for the timing, let's assume that this is not there. There is a very nice sattvic khichdi diet. Khichdi and papad is there. We are terribly hungry. Very plain, easily digestible sattvic khichdi. Amit Prabhu is like, where is that plate? So the thing is, no matter whatever is there, if the hunger is there, we will consume it, right? We and we will when we consume it, we feel satisfied from within. We feel that contentment from within. Would you agree? But let's say there is no hunger. We just had food, okay? We just had khichdi, okay? And now suddenly there is a devotee who walks into our house and says, Array, today I brought Mahaprasad for you. See, there's kheer, biryani, this, that, all that. Then what you will say? Oh, let's come on like that. You are already full up to here with khichdi. No matter whoever gives you whatever, you will be like, no, no, I'm not hungry right now. I had already. At max, you can say, okay, you can keep it. Tomorrow I'll have it. Right? Okay, I'll just mute everyone. So, so the thing is, like, okay, why is it so? Why is it that we did not take it? Because we are not hungry. If we have it also at that time, then we might have indigestion. We may not be able to digest that food. Would you agree? Because we are not hungry, okay, that is why that food will not get digested or will not feel like having it. Similarly, one who is hankering for Krishna, that person will get Krishna. This is the difference. Prabhu, we can hear classes, but it is said, बहु जन्म करे श्रवण कीर्तन तबु न पाए कृष्ण प्रेम. We may do it for many lifetimes, like Krishna, Krishna bhakti, but we may not get Krishna because we were doing it like a ritual. Oh, I did this. I did this also. I did this also. I did this also. But then in our heart, we never had any love for Krishna. Then what is the use? See, think about it. Like, okay, just forget Krishna for the time being. Let's look at like a family. Am I audible? Because I see my video is getting stuck in between. Hands up. Okay. Okay. Fine. So, so think about it in a family itself. I go and tell like, okay, let's say within us, I go and tell our Amit Prabhu or Meksham Prabhu. Let's take Meksham Prabhu. Meksham Prabhu is very kind. Like, okay, he many times like Meksham Prabhu packs a prasadam plate for me, right, at temple. So he packs a plate and he's like, Prabhu, here is your plate. And I was doing something. I was doing as like maybe I was talking to someone or in that store I was there, and then Meksham Prabhu packed a prasad. I take the prasad and tell Meksham Prabhu says, Prabhu, I packed this plate for you. I pick that plate and say, thank you, Meksham Prabhu. Okay, see you. This is option one. Okay, I'm gone. The other thing is like, when Meksham Prabhu says, take this, Prabhu. And the other one is like, okay, I say, Arey Meksham Prabhu, you packed this plate for me. You thought about me, like while I was doing this store seva, you thought about me and packed this plate. You're so kind, Meksham Prabhu. You really touched my heart because I can feel that Krishna is acting through you, giving me this plate actually. Such a wonderful devotee you are. Okay, you really touched my heart, Meksham Prabhu. Like I was so hungry and I was really feeling like whether I can have the prasad or not. And you are that person who is giving me that prasad. Now tell me, will that second thing have an effect on his heart? Okay, I did the same thing. I told thank you only. Okay. First scenario also I told thanks, and second one I said thanks, but this time it was with feelings. In this second case, will Meksham Prabhu carry this memory for a longer time? Right? So if we are doing the first thing with Krishna, hey Krishna, here is the thali. भोग लगा दिया. Chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram. Hare, what is this? How is this not coming to the end? When will the end come? Hurry, so many are there. What is this Maha Mantra? Every time the same mantra. When will the yuga change that this will not be the Maha Mantra and there will be another mantra? So if we are doing like this, see, we have a daily opportunity to get the personal association of Krishna. When we are chanting, it is our personal time with Krishna. I want you to just close your eyes and just think like this. How much attentive are we in, forget about how much attentive we are in chanting the mantra, but think about it. How much attentive are we in to plan the time that we have with Krishna? Is my question understandable? Were you able to understand my question? Okay. So Nandini Priya Mataji is saying she is the one who understood the question and she is the one who plans for this timing, right, Mataji? So, yes, Mataji.
Yeah, like at least chanting timing.
Okay, okay, fine. So, see, the thing is, this is our private time with Krishna. Let me ask you one thing. Let us all admit it from the core of our heart. Would you agree that we have a room to improve in how we associate with Krishna? Yes or no? Yes. Let this be our takeaway from,
Yes, Prabhu.
right? Let this be our takeaway from this session. I Okay, first of all, let me ask this question also. How many of us agree that we need the association of Krishna? We genuinely need the association of Krishna,
Yes, Prabhu.
right? If we really want the association of Krishna, then the real question is with what sincerity we are coming to Krishna. See, uh, uh, let's put it this way. I want to talk to my family member, right? We have family time. I want prasad. Who has given this family? Krishna. Okay. Before coming to this world, did we choose, oh, give me that mummy? Or if that rich father is good, give me that father. This mummy is very caring. Give me this. Or those brothers are terrible. This brother, yes, you, or that wife, or that husband. No, we chose none of this. Who chose it for us? Because based on our karma, it was given to us by Krishna. Krishna is saying that, okay, this material world, this material nature, Devi Eshu Gunamai, Mama Maya Duratya, this material nature is running under my direction. And in this material world, only and everyone is under the influence of Maya. Maya means forgetting Krishna. Who can who can overcome that? One who takes shelter of Krishna. Let me show that particular verse actually, because it is very Krishna is being very, very crystal clear. Uh, he does not give anything like, okay, which is unclear. Okay, let me share my screen so that you can see this. Is my screen visible? So Krishna is saying here very, very clearly, दैवी एष गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया माम एव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायाम एताम तरन्ति ते. Taranti is like, okay, who can overcome. Okay, see the translation of this. Very, very crystal clear. This divine energy of mine, consisting of the three modes of material nature. Okay, that means Maya's energy is my energy only. This divine energy that is Maya, it's my energy. It consists of the three modes of material nature for with which we started our today's conversation. Sattva gun, Rajogun, and Tamogun. It is very difficult to overcome. अरे हमेशा मैं दुख में ही रहता हूँ, क्या है ये वाला इसमें फंस जाता हूँ तो उसमें फंस जाता हूँ, राइट? But Krishna says, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Aha, there is a way to get out. For that, what we need to do, we have to surrender to Krishna. There is a road. It is not like it is closed. It is not a closed loop. And what are we contemplating upon? That is very important. Are we contemplating on our stuffs, problems, or are we focusing on Krishna? If we are focusing on problems and we think, today I was talking to some devotee and he was telling me what problem. I told him, Prabhu, Krishna is what we are focusing on. Prabhu, wo samjha wo. I know what you're saying, but you're not understanding my problem. I said, Prabhu, I got your problem, but there is a till we are able to hang on to Krishna, we are able to hold tightly Krishna. इस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में अपना ऐसे और ऐसे होगा ही. And who can go to Krishna? Maya Devi is Krishna's servant. And what is Maya Devi's job? Let us understand. Many people go to celebrate Durga Puja. So, so that is Mother Durga is nothing but she's Mahamaya. Okay, Navratri, right? Mother Ambe, who is that? It is Mahamaya. And why does she carry that Trishul? That Trishul means like, okay, whatever you need, you will get it from me. Because many times we pray, right? Can I get this one and the sanction? But that sanctionment is from our debit card only. Whatever punya is there, right? From there, sanction. If we have debit card, we have 5,000 rupees. What is the maximum we can spend? 5,000. We cannot spend 10,000. When the credit card is over, 5,000 is gone. Because decline. Then our wishes don't get fulfilled. But why that Mother Durga is carrying that Trishul? Those are, that means that, okay, your desire will be fulfilled if you have punya. But since you are approaching me, I will also give you another gift which comes along with that. What is that? Trishul has three pointed things, right? It is Tritap. Adhyatmic, Adi Bhautik, and Adi Devik. You will be forced to suffer in this Adhyatmic, Adi Bhautik, and Adi Devik. That means you will be forced in problems of mind and body, that is Adhyatmic, which means diseases and mental stress. Adi Devik is, sorry, Adi Bhautik is problem due to other living entities. And third is Adi Devik, problems due to natural disturbances. So that is what we sign up for, because we all have desires. And till we are till we take shelter of Krishna, because we think like, okay, I have spoken to people like this. They have told me, अरे प्रभु, बड़ी कौन करेगा ये 4 नियम और ये सब? Valid question. अरे प्रभु, I have a fun life. Okay, give it some time, Prabhu. You may not have realized what the material world is. If it is not, if you're not facing the heat now, it's just a matter of time. Because the material nature will act for sure. It's given. I will tell you one real instance. I was talking to one person like a few years back, and I was just begging this person. This is a good soul, actually, like good soul, but somehow or other, like, okay, I mean, they were, when I say good soul, they were honest from their heart. So I was just telling that, okay, bro, please take up this Krishna consciousness, just chant. So they took up chanting, but they said, okay, bro, what is the use of this? Stop 4 regulative principles. Okay, 3 of them I can do, but why no meat eating and all these things? Like, what is this? I said, Prabhu, how can you kill an animal and tell to Lord that, okay, oh Lord, please be merciful unto me? I mean, think about it. In your home only, you kill another brother and you tell, go and tell your mom and dad, I just killed my brother, but please be merciful to me. Please forgive me. Or you, there is blood going on. You just kill that guy. That is also my son. And what will the parents do? Like they'll be like, oh, हो मेरे बच्चा तूने मार दिया उसको ठीक है oh it's okay. Will they do like this? What a nice child, you did this. अरे, they'll be like, okay, are you crazy? What did you end up doing? You just killed your own brother. So this person, at the end of it, they told me that, okay, I understand all that, but somehow they gave me a lot of other theories like, okay, why they cannot follow. Now somehow in due course of time, see, material nature is so dangerous. That person lost a family member, and I gave this person an example that, okay, see, look at it like this. You like fishes, you like chicken, but think about it. When the fish is in the water, when it is going, and then in that day evening when the fish returns back home, one member of its family doesn't come back home, how would it be? If it is a child, the child will miss its father. If it is a father, it will miss its child, right? They are living beings. They also have like, feelings. They know that, okay, my child did not come back, or my father did not come back. And although they cannot speak like us, but what happens if we know that, okay, that person killed a, even though you may be the most saintly person, you will be like, oh, person did this. We may not say anything, but through our through through the sadness that we experience, right? Okay, what, it becomes a inevitable curse for the other person. Impending decision by the material nature. And and when this person had to undergo this, the I did not even have to go and tell, okay, that person called me and said, I now understood what you told me the other day. I can feel that now. It's a terrible thing. I will not be able to come out of this my whole life. It is, material nature is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So in this material nature, it is it is like this. See, Krishna is so kind. Krishna gave all the instructions to Arjun. And then you know what Krishna said? Krishna said that, okay, oh Arjun, now do whatever you want. Okay, I've given you all the knowledge. Now it is up to you. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. And then Arjun said, Karishya Vachanam Tvam. I will do exactly what you said. I will just follow what you said. Arjun is a devotee. A devotee means one who is devoted. See, a devotee means one who loves Krishna. And what does love means? Love means that we listen to the loved one, right? Love means, I told this definition last time, a revised definition. Does anyone remember what is that? I made you all note also. Yes, Lalmohan Prabhu, without saying, can you answer that?
Even in the extreme situation, when the relation will be about to broken, till if the relation deepens, and that is the pure love.
Hare Krishna, very nice. I am very happy, Prabhu, that you remember this. So, what we discussed is genuine love means that when our relationship is going through extreme stress and relationship is at the point of being broken, but even despite all that, our relationship deepens and becomes more intense, then that is genuine love. That is unconditional love. Why does it happen like that? Because if we are not expecting anything from anyone, right, then only it can deepen. Why there are problems otherwise? Because we have expectations. Or what did you do this? And who is judging this? We are judging them. We are being the judge. Right? Doesn't mean that okay, we should not, if someone is going in the wrong path, we should guide them. Okay, and we should do whatever is required to guide them, understanding that these family members are given to me by Krishna. I am just a caretaker. Because we take ourselves as a supreme position, right? अरे boss कौन है? मैं ही हूँ और कौन है? I am only the boss. Who else can be the boss? So if we take a position of boss, right, then for sure we are going to suffer. If we have within our heart, we know I am the best, that means it's just a time that, okay, material nature will show us what we are. It is, I mean, I have seen this time and again, Prabhus and Matajis. So that is a nature, like we are humble to the core. We are humble to the core. But Krishna is so merciful. Even though we make zillions of mistakes, right? Krishna is still unlimitedly merciful. Unlimitedly merciful. That is Krishna. If we take shelter of Krishna, it's not that we purposefully make mistakes. See, if we know that, okay, now I've taken shelter of Krishna, let me do all the nonsense. No, not like that. But if we accidentally make a mistake and we go and take shelter of Krishna, that Krishna, I did not know this, I accidentally made this mistake. If we are being truthful to Krishna, right? Krishna reciprocates. For sure he reciprocates. He's he he becomes like Giriraj Govardhan on our head, giving us all shelter. See, like think about it. Krishna is feared by fear personified. Okay, even Yamraj, all these demons, right? Kamsa, Jarasan. Now, for those of you who are here, I am sending those recordings from Krishna book because this Krishna book is the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And had a feeling in my heart that when Prabhupada was translating the Srimad Bhagavatam, at that time he stopped actually Srimad Bhagavatam translation. And he felt that, okay, I may not live for that long to continue the entire Srimad Bhagavatam translation. So he stopped it, and he then went directly to the 10th canto and gave this condensed version of Krishna book, and he made that available for all of us. He did it with so much urgency. And then I thought, like, okay, this has all the childhood pastimes, all the pastimes of Krishna, 90 pastimes of Krishna it has. So I thought, in the what could be a better thing to start in the Kartik month? But we all might be so busy, we cannot hear half an hour, 1 hour thing, right? And I also would not have so much time to read so much time. So let me do one thing. Let me give short snippets so that everyone can hear. While driving, we are hearing, right? And what happens by hearing that? Our heart becomes soft. Our heart starts becoming soft. We start developing a connection with Krishna. See the name that we are chanting, right? S- Would you agree? Like sometimes we don't feel taste in chanting, right? Is it right? So, how can we get taste in chanting? We can get taste in chanting when we know about Krishna, when we know who is Krishna, what can he do, what are his activities. When we know about that Lord, then we will get taste in chanting. But if we think, okay, I will do my chanting in silo, Hare Krishna, 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 and who will hear? It's cut off. it is like it is like not knowing what is the purpose I'm trying to do. I'm trying to establish a connection with that Krishna who is Supreme Lord. Okay. I don't want to know about him and I want to get the benefit of chanting. Krishna will Krishna said, Ye yatha mam prapadante tam tataya bhajamyam. You don't want to know about me? I will reciprocate with you accordingly. I also don't want to know about you. And if we are eager to know about him, अरे कहाँ कृष्णा कथा कहाँ चल रहा है? If we are eager to know like this, अरे let me hear, let me hear, let me hear. If we are like this, Krishna will be like, who is this? Who is this? अरे Nandini Priya Matri. अरे Mohan is trying to hear. अरे Subir Prabhu is trying to hear. अरे Meksham Prabhu, where are they? he will try to he will try to find out. Like, okay, where are we? He's sitting in our heart actually. He knows exactly what we are thinking. We may not tell anyone. He knows exactly. He knows what is going on in the mosquito's heart. And he knows all the desires that we had in the past, and he knows the desire that we're going to make ahead of time also. And if we have slightest thing like a desire to please him, then in that case, all our future destination starts changing. Think about it. I want to tell you, Prabhus, just hear this. What is the position of a devotee? Now I want to ask you one question. When Kamsa saw Krishna about to kill him, what did Kamsa see Krishna as? He was seeing him as death personified. Or Yamraj aa gaya, right? And he was not too happy about it because he was going to get killed. All the demons, Putana saw Krishna as death. Aghasur, Bakasur, Vyomasur, all these asuras, they saw Krishna as death. Trinavarta, right? But when Yashodamai saw Krishna, you see, I will just show you one quick thing. Then you can tell me what she thought about Krishna. Just look at this picture and tell me what you think Yashoda Mai would have thought about. I, I have a question. Who is getting scared in this case? Yashoda Mai has a stick in hand. Can you all see this picture or no?
Yes, Krishna.
Who is scared here?
Balaram?
No, these are both Krishna only. हाँ Yes, Mohan?
Both Krishna and Balaram are scared.
Both are scared. Okay. And let's see here. Who is scared now?
Now Krishna is.
See, it is said that is why this is that month. This is the month of Damodar. It is said in this Damodar Ashtakam we sing daily. Rudantam muhurnetra yugmam mrijantam karambhoja yugma yugmena satanka netram. Sat anka netram. Atanka. Atanka means what? He's terrorized. Oh, mummy aa gayi. Who is this? Krishna. Now this is supreme personality of Godhead. He is super afraid. Ooh, mummy aa rahi hai. This is running like this. And Yashoda Mai, who is his devotee, Krishna's devotee, she's carrying the stick. Arey, aaj to lala tera hoga. Band bachega. This is the position of a pure devotee. Now I want to ask you all one question. How many of us want to have this loving exchange of being a pure devotee? let us let us really understand that this is the opportunity that Srila Prabhupada is giving us. By now, I want to tell you one thing. Why does one read Bhagavad Gita? Why does one read Krishna book? Anyone wants to answer? Yes, Mohan. Why does one read Bhagavad Gita? What can we get from Bhagavad Gita?
To learn about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then to know what is our position.
Yes. And anyone else? Yes, Lalman Prabhu.
Yeah, it is our human manual and how to live our life that we will be coming to know if we read through Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. And anyone else wants to say something? Our Vatsal Prabhu has read. Vatsal Prabhu, you want to say something? Amit Prabhu, yes.
We should read the Krishna book because we want to learn about the Supreme Personality, know about the Supreme Personality.
Okay.
And Bhagavad Gita Prabhu, we should read because we should know what he says to Arjun. I mean, as Arjun, we see as a bit. So,
Okay.
what is he trying to say to us? That's the thing.
Okay. Mohan, you want to say something else?
To get the taste of Krishna consciousness.
Okay. Anyone else wants to say anything else? Yes, Lalman Prabhu. Yes, Vatsal
One
Prabhu.
more thing is that we have in our life lot of miseries are there. Even in these miseries, how we can overcome those and stay in peace, that we can learn if we read Tona Bhagavad Gita from Tona Krishna's Bani.
Okay. Vatsal Prabhu.
Prabhu, I'll just speak for me. There is so much knowledge every time I read different parts of the Bhagavad Gita. I learn new things, or even the same thing comes back in like a new meaning and so on. So for me, it's just eternal learning, Prabhu. Every time I read it, I learn.
Okay. So thank you all. All whatever you've said, all of you, whatever you've said is correct. But I recently heard something from my spiritual master, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Subir Prabhu, you wanted to say something? Was it why you unmuted? You can say.
No, actually, I want to say the meaning. Focus on doing what is the right and give the best effort, and the outcomes is always is in your control. Actually, do your duty without being attached to the result.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Prabhu. So the one that you said, Subir Prabhu, that is what you're saying is the version of internet Bhagavad Gita. Because what happens is there are many versions on the internet, and like okay, it is like कर्म की चिंता, मतलब कर्म किए जाओ और फल की चिंता मत करो, तुम ये करोगे तो तुमको वो मिलेगा और वो करोगे तो वो मिलेगा. It will be like that. But in this authentic version, okay, I heard something from my spiritual master. He was explaining what Srila Prabhupada said, why we read Bhagavad Gita, why we read Krishna book. And this was something so heart transforming. He said something very simple but very powerful. Do you guys want to know? He said, we read Bhagavad Gita to associate with Krishna. These are the words coming out of Krishna. Whatever Krishna spoke to Arjun, it is meant for us. See, it is like this. Tell me one thing, like, okay, we all have favorite things we want to do, right? Someone wants to, let's say, someone wants to talk to a family member, someone wants to play games, right? Someone wants to have like some fun time, like we have, right? We all have our own different ways, like, okay, where we like, right? But when we read Bhagavad Gita, when when we read the Krishna book or hear the Krishna book, we are associating with Krishna. Okay. See, the knowledge, sometimes we may remember, we may not remember, right? Okay. But if we are hearing attentively, if we want to know that, okay, yes, this Krishna said, I really want to remember this. This, see, think about it. Like, okay, you speak to your family member, they said, uh, like, for example, our Lalmon Prabhu is here. He's being told from his house, जब बाजार जा रहे हो, when you are going to the market, please bring aloo. He goes, the first thing he forgets is aloo. What will be the consequence? Vatsal Prabhu goes to the market and he is told that, okay, please bring, please bring these sabjis. The first thing he does is he misplaces the list only of the sabji. What is the consequence of the, he brings milk, which was not even asked to bring. Arre, there is serious problem. Okay, but but the thing is, let's say our parents have told us something in our childhood. Some of the things stick to our heart, right? Why? Because we felt that, okay, this is very valuable for me. I want to carry that. And we took it with a sense of urgency. So similarly, if we understand this is my time to associate with Krishna, 5 minutes I will associate with Krishna in this form, and I will, when I chant, this is my private time with Krishna. And in this private time, what I am supposed to do is I am just supposed to hear the mantras that I am chanting. This is all I have to do. What happens is when I'm from my lips it comes out, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. And my only effort is to hear what is coming out of my mouth. How I am so much attentive in hearing, like when someone says, like we see some news or something like that, right? Some YouTube channel or this one, we are attentive or not, agreed or not, right? But if we put that same attention, we are sometimes attentively, okay, some family member who is dear to us, we will be very attentive. Some family member who may be causing disturbance, we will be very attentive. अरे ये क्या आगे जाके क्या प्रॉब्लम करेगा पता नहीं, like let me hear very attentively. We are attentive or not? Are you, is this making sense or not? So similarly, if we are just trying to be attentive towards the most important person in this creation, who Krishna says, Krishna himself says that I am your ever well wisher. See, जो सबसे बड़ा greatest well wisher है, if we take that person the most cheaply, the chanting time is like the, or I just woke up, I have to go to work, and like now I have this mala also, or I have to do this, or I have to do this mala also, and I have only 15 minutes, 5 rounds to do. Or like 15 minutes, 3 rounds, somehow. Let's put the timer. Ah, now I know how to do it. Hare Krishna, Hare, none of the mantras went into my ears. So daily, let this be a takeaway. Let no one wants to evaluate others. Let us be a self-evaluator for ourselves. Am I being honest to Krishna? Am I being truthful to Krishna? Am I giving time to Krishna? See, and let this be our prayer to Krishna, not to take away our problems from us. Because we are so, sometimes what happens is we will go to Krishna and say, Krishna, I don't have a job, please give me a job. Krishna, I am in this problem, please take away this problem. Are Baba, the problem is the moment you are out of this problem, there is another problem waiting for you. Because we are in which world? Anyone remembers? Not you, Lalmon Prabhu. Anyone else remembers which world we are in? What is the world? What do we
Dukhala,
get in this world?
Dukhala,
It's like
Huh.
your Kolijuk something.
No, Dukkhale.
Kolijuk.
Dukkhale.
Dukha.
We are in Dukkhale. We get only Dukh. And what we are telling Krishna, Krishna, take away this Dukh. But Are Baba, next moment only another Dukh is waiting. What we need is, we need to purify our heart so that we are absorbed in Krishna. We should pray for these four things. Please make a note of this so that we don't forget this prayer. We should pray that Krishna, please make me a pure devotee. Krishna, please purify me. Because since time immemorial, because of my impure heart, I am getting distracted from you. See, just write purify me. Second is please enlighten me. Okay. Because I am in ignorance, I forget you. Okay. Everything becomes higher priority than you. You should be the highest priority, but I take other things as higher than you. Agreed? And the third thing is, Krishna, I am in this situation. We are all in different situations, right? Krishna, please uplift me. Are you able to make a note of this? Subir
Yeah.
Prabhu? What are the four things, Subir Prabhu?
Actually, Prabhupada didn't write it down.
Okay, no problem. You take it from Amit Prabhu. Amit Prabhu will give it to you. But tell me one of these. Do you remember any one of these? Anything that you remember?
Honestly, Prabhu, no.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Meksham Prabhu, you want to tell about what are this? You tell two, and Nandini Priya Mataji will tell the remaining two.
Prabhu, purify and enlighten.
Okay. And Nandini Priya Mataji?
Make me a pure devotee and uplift.
Yes. See, the first thing is, please make me a pure devotee. We want to become a pure devotee. We don't see in the last class I gave one examples very specific to this, that Duryodhan also had darshan of Krishna, Dhritarashtra also had darshan of Krishna, but they were envious of Krishna. See, you're right standing next to Krishna and like, you're thinking, very hard, like this guy, right, like what he is doing like this. Think about it, what misfortune it will be. It will be the most terrible misfortune. Duryodhan called Krishna for a dinner with 56 items cooked. Okay, and he called, hey, Krishna, come here. Like, we are cooked so much, like, for you. Please come. And there is trumpets blowing, this, that, all musical instruments blowing. Krishna's chariot comes, and they're like, come, 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 come. Krishna gets down from the chariot. He does not even go there. Starts walking to Vidur's place. And Vidur stays in a very simple, like he is a minister, but he stays in a very simple place. And Vidur is not even home. Vidurani is there. She opens the door and she says, as soon as she sees Krishna, she's like, stunned. Oh, Krishna is here. Ore, what to do? What to do? Where to give him seats? Seats, seats. Ore, I don't even know. We don't even have a good seating place also. Like, what to do? Somehow she manages to give her a place. And then, like, okay, what to give him to eat? I don't have anything at home also. We don't have anything. I have some bananas. Oh, let me give him bananas. Okay, bananas. She peels off the bananas, and in excitement, what she does is she gives the peels to Krishna and she throws away the actual banana. And she's throwing away the actual banana and she's giving peels. And what Krishna is doing is Krishna is eating the peels of banana. Krishna is eating the peels of banana. Why? Because Krishna accepts the love. It is not what we give, but it is in the spirit in what we give. That is most important. It is not how much we are doing. How much we are doing for Krishna. Are we are so insignificant, we can't do anything for Krishna only. If we think like we are running by Krishna's way. I was just thinking like last 2 3 days, or my these fingers are moving. See, like this, it is moving. Who made this? No scientist in the entire world is. I'm able to see through my eyes. Take a breath, you can smell. See, we can listen. See, think about it. No scientist has made this. Okay, now like if we are moving the neck, right? Wow, what a wonderful thing. Like, okay. See, like this, very free flowing hand also like this, right? See this hand movement. I'm just thinking and this hand is moving. This is my consciousness that is thinking and my hands are moving. And in within inside, like, okay, there is a heart. Did any scientist go and make the heart? There are lungs, there is liver, filtration of this such a complex system. Science says science is trying to do research on what Krishna has made. And that also they are confused. How will I do? There is scan, this, that, so many things available and so many diseases. Still, there is research going on. Okay, think about it. Okay, this complex system that Krishna has made, how much brain power it has been required. There are so many billions of people in the world, and not two of them are alike. There are so many living entities. Man made aeroplanes, Krishna made small insect who can fly. Let man make that insect who can fly. See, think about the power of Krishna. Think about the. And Krishna says, whatever you're seeing here is just an insignificant speck of spark. It's a splendor of spark of my creation. That is Krishna. When we know Krishna, see, we are just touching like small portions of what Krishna is. But when we actually know who Krishna is, we will become mad actually. We'll become mad. Look at this personality is Krishna. And I have Prabhupada is giving me the opportunity to actually associate with this person. When we sit and chant, if we chant sincerely, we can realize that Krishna comes to dance on our tongue. Krishna comes to dance on our tongue. If we are trying to attentively hear, slowly we can realize, and slowly we can become very attentive to our hearing. We can remember, and all these pastimes that we are hearing, they start playing in within our heart. We become fully absorbed, and it is depth. But till we are fully absorbed, we may not be able to feel, and we think, oh, God, it's so much disturbance. Actually, when I'm chanting, like, my mind is going here and there. It's just like sea beach. When you go to the sea beach, when you are at the beach, then what happens? There is those waves comes, right? And in those waves, what happens? Along with the waves, what comes? Kachra, plastic, whatever has been thrown, they all come. Zzz. But think of one as one goes deeper into the sea, what happens? Is there that disturbance that is there? That disturbance.
Ratna, Ratna,
that disturbance is no longer there. It is fully calm. And what do you find in that when you go deeper, you can actually find oysters. Like those ocean divings they do, right? They find oysters, they find other valuable gems in seas that you can find. But you don't find that in the sea beach. For that, you have to go deeper into the ocean. So, similarly, when we get deeper in our Krishna consciousness, then what happens is all this becomes most beautiful. Then, in that case, the turbulence of this material life, right? How many of you are affected with the turbulence of this material life? Our conditions affecting us. This is another problem, that is another problem, right? So, those turbulence of this material life will not affect us when we are fixed up. But if our focus is to improve our material life, then we are putting our time and energy in the wrong place with the limited time that we have. So, my dear friends, let this be the takeaway. Let us decide. See, because we have to make a choice for ourselves. What is our priority? What do we want to take up as our priority for this life? And accordingly, our journey will set along. Hare Krishna. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. I know we are over time, but I want to spend 6 minutes with all of you just to see what all you remember. At least if you can share 1 or 2 points that you remember, that you think has touched your heart, or that you want to take as a takeaway. I don't know. Nandini Priya Mataji, you want to start? Okay, Amit Prabhu, you can start, and then we'll come to Nandini Priya Mataji.
The one thing, Prabhu, that touched my heart is like a difference between hunger and the ritual. You have to know what is hunger and what is ritual.
Yes. What is hunger and what is ritual?
I
Yeah.
mean,
So, how we react at the time of hunger versus when our stomach is full, and what is ritual? The thank you example that I gave,
yeah,
right?
Prabhu. Yeah, Prabhu.
And so, if uh, we have to analyze ourselves, that how do I react with my own friends? Do I always think like, okay, how will that friend think of me? Does this go in our mind? How that other, are we thinking of how Krishna is going to think about me? This is important, because my spiritual master told this, that we should think about. We always think, right, we should get nice reciprocation from Krishna, isn't it? We want nice reciprocation. My spiritual master says, Are, that we will anyway get only. We should think on how we should reciprocate with Krishna. That is the state at which Yashodama is. She is with her lati. Arre, kana bhag. As a mother, that is what she's doing. And it is not like, okay, she has never beaten Krishna. She's doing this because Krishna has stolen butter. Okay. Or he cracked this. Okay, next. Who wants to share next? Yes, Lalmon Prabhu.
There are few things which
Okay,
we can take
before I
the
come to you,
takeaway.
Lalmon Prabhu, I'll ask, does Meksham Prabhu or Nandini Priya Mataji has anything? Subir Prabhu, you have anything to share?
Yeah, Prabhu. I'll go. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
So, today class, Prabhu, yeah, there were so many things I was able to relate and learn. But most of the point which was I was able to relate was how Radhanath Swami reading Bhagavad Gita, associating Krishna. So that the point really helped me to
Which
think
point,
from that
Prabhu? Like your
perspective.
voice went down actually.
Are you able to hear, Prabhu?
Yeah, it is very low volume.
Are
Okay,
you
no,
able to
no.
hear now, Prabhu?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, Prabhu. So as I said, like in today's class, I was able to relate to so many points, and the most point or the how Radhanath Swami Maharaj said, like which really helped me to view the Bhagavad Gita in the way like how we are associating with Krishna. So that was I was really able to associate. I was able to really able to relate with that, and that is what I have taken from this class.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Anyone else? Is anything else? Nandini Priyamataji, you want to share something before we go to Lalmohan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Like for me, like I really like the stories, Prabhuji. Like you told about the devotees, like who has transformed himself, like praising Srila Prabhupada, and yeah, we have to spend our time, like the time whatever we spend, we have to like pray intensely, and we have to yeah, like we shouldn't do it's like regular work, Prabhuji. Like whatever we are doing for Krishna, yeah,
Yes.
it intensely we have to do.
Thank you, Mataji. Lalmohan Prabhu, you get 1 minute to share.
Yeah, the what is the takeaway is number one is that uh, we have to very deeply want for Krishna. That is, we have to hanker for Krishna. We deep hankering only, we can get him. Second thing, what we give to Krishna is no matter. It is most important matter is in what spirit we are giving it. Like that, in the Vidur's house, whether he is giving the banana skin or banana, if with the deep devotion and anchoring you are giving to him, even the Krishna eats that skin also instead of banana. This and second thing that uh, this world is in very much is a turbulence in this material world, like a sea. But if we want to get the real thing, what is there in the sea, we have to go deep into the sea, and there you will not get turbulence. You will, on the contrary, you will see the lot of the ratna, that is jewelry, pearls, and everything. So this example shows that if we go into very deep into any subject, we will be coming to know what is actual there.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for sharing. So with that, we'll conclude this with in this Kartik month. Let us go deeper from wherever we are and try to interact with Krishna personally. Try to be more personal in our approach to serving Krishna, loving Krishna, chanting Krishna's name, reading about Krishna, reading what Krishna is saying. And through that, we will have deeper realizations of Krishna. Problems will come. Let us not get hung up on our problems. And through these problems, whenever problem comes, we should take that as an opportunity to take deeper shelter of Krishna. Just like I mentioned in the last session about Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu did not say that, okay, oh, let me just take a, sorry, when Abhimanyu was killed at that time, Arjun never told that, let me take a break. He increased his sadhana. His sadhana was to fight the war, and he took a vow that, okay, I will kill this Jayadratha by tomorrow. So let us focus like that. If in our good times we are doing our sadhana nicely, then in our difficult times we will be very much prepared. So, but if in our good times we are very casual about it, then when our difficult times comes, we'll be bleeding. So the choice is ours. Hare Krishna. So let us absorb ourselves in this Kartik month. I, if there is something that you have been benefited, then I sincerely request you to pray for me. I am very I'm just trying as a servant of yours, and let us pray for each other. Hare Krishna. Danat Pram. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai.
Prabhu,
Gita
this
ki-
is just to remind you, you have to send me something.
Yes, I will send that, Prabhu. If you can just send me a message, I will send you this evening,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah, yeah,
Hare
yeah.
Krishna.
I'll send.
Danat Pram.